Excuse me, guys. So, since my last video, a couple of things have happened. In my last video, I think, or one of them, I talked about giving up sugar. Well, I haven't had sugar in about 6 weeks, and I'm feeling much, much, much better. I'm also losing, even though I am pretty big, pretty fat, I'm losing some of the fat, and it's coming right off. So I'm feeling some success, which has helped my heart and my head. You know, I've struggled for years with my weight. I used to work out all the time. I can't anymore because of the illness I have, RSD. I'm going to shut my window. RSD, CRPS, it's just too painful and exhausting. So I've had to give up a very big facet of my life that I loved. Working out, or I liked, or I enjoyed, but it made me feel like, oh, I can do anything. So here we are, I'm starting to lose weight, I'm starting to lose fat, and that's helping my heart and my head. Emotionally, mentally, I'm feeling much, much better than I have in a long time. And it's so funny because all of these changes that I've made, going on an antidepressant, giving up sugar, taking on several projects that I've wanted to do for a long time and haven't, have all coincided with an opportunity I've been given, which is a 6 to 12 month residency in Virginia. I've been down, I've looked at the space, I've looked at where I would be living, and it's a very, very exciting and rare, extremely rare opportunity. When a few years ago, when I was really struggling and fairly depressed over things going on or not going on, or happening or not happening, I used to joke around, I want to be Pip from Great Expectations, and well, here we are. You can now call me Pip from Great Expectations, although my benefactor is not a murderer who jumps out of the water and threatens to kill me if I don't bring a sandwich. I have been offered this insanely rare opportunity for me to be able to just wake up and focus on painting. And Bugsy, who's right now scratching his back on the floor, one of his favorite things. The bears! The bear doing the dance. God, I love him. So Kitty, Bugsy, and I will be going to Virginia for in a while for a dream, an absolute dream opportunity. But I'm not just going down. When I was offered the opportunity, when I was offered it, I kind of went, oh my God, this is great. But then I realized, this is great. So, like everything, I'm trying to leverage it and make the most out of the opportunity I possibly can. Make the most out of the time I will have to focus on painting. The one and only thing I want to do, the one and only reason I am here, I think, or one of them, but the biggest one. So what I've been doing for the past month is researching the area I'm going to be in and trying to find people I can possibly work with to do pop-ups. I've found one place, and now I've found one place I think would be a really good fit, where we could do 1 to 2 pop-ups. But I'm also looking for galleries in the area and people who kind of specialize in contemporary artwork. And not contemporary as in Andy Warhol 50 years ago artwork, contemporary artwork as in now. And focus on people who really have goals in mind. Not co-op-y, we do contemporary, but as a massive group, it's, people really focus on career and goals and selling and working with artists. So that's what I'm looking at, is people like in the Washington, D.C. area and around. I've also been looking at people in Philadelphia. So I'm explaining this because I'd always dreamt of doing a residency, but I was always too old, too fat, too something or other. Just not the 20-year-old model that people want to put on their websites as, look at the dynamic young person we found for a residency, and we gave them $10,000 stipend. There's nothing available for someone like me, or there hasn't been. I'm not flashy. You know, I'm not young. I'm not beautiful. I'm just this artist who's hopefully doing something very new, but I'm 53 years old. And a smart mouth at times. And I'm full of goals. You know, they're people who offer fellowships and guidance and, you know, all these wonderful opportunities are looking for ingenues, you know, the really attractive ingenues. And I'm not an ingenue. I'm just a guy sitting here in a tiny apartment at this point painting. So, and showing and selling in Miami and New Jersey. You know, we're having success. But now it's time to, you know, take that even further, take our successes, my partnerships further, and it's up to me. So I'm looking to build more partnerships. I'm already booked for an event in September in Fredericksburg, and or I've applied for it. And now I'm looking for more people to partner with, more open calls to involve my work in. And I'm going to start applying. I'm going back to building a new brochure. Portfolio brochure. I had one 3 years ago. I did videos about it. Now I'm looking at building a new brochure. I have a portfolio book that I've been giving to the people who represent me. I need a couple more to go with me. You know, I'm just so excited. I don't even know how to talk about it. And in the meantime, I still got to keep painting. And I'm whittling down my apartment. I've started to collect things, old chairs, things that people have in their homes, and now it's time to say goodbye to them. You know, you can't carry too many blankets around in life. You get weighted down. You can't carry too many chairs, too many pans. So I'm whittling it down. I have some time, but I like to get things done early, so I build excitement, and I start thinking more clearly about how I'm going to reach my goals, who my contacts should be, and how to make the most of this beautiful, generous, kind, over the moon, impossibly rare opportunity. And yeah, there we are. But in the meantime, I spent all of yesterday cleaning my apartment, boxing things up and labeling things and getting rid of things. And so today it's back to work over here. I have a stack of paintings I've got to get through before I make the big move. So I better get to work. Ciao.